Hi everyone, welcome back, welcome live again. Happy Tuesday, and today we're here after many weeks with this kind of webinar because we did it some months ago, and today we're here to see together how Precision Link works, how you can connect your Bluetooth laser meter to the magicplan app. I have 3 lasers ready for us to be tested today, but of course you can go on our help center and see all the compatible lasers. We have a lot of them, so I just took 3. Okay, perfect. I also added a little poll in the comment section, so you can let me know if you want, if you already use Precision Link, so you connected your Bluetooth laser meter with magicplan, if you never did it, or if you're here to learn how it works, and we will see it right now. Okay, as usual, if you have questions, you guys let me know in the comment section. I will go back to you as soon as I see that something is moving. Now, I would say that we can share my screen. You will see me disappearing, but I will be at the bottom of your screen, so I'm still here. Okay, perfect. So I thought about one thing, because the last time we saw how it works with the room that I already created previously, so we don't have to create it and blah, blah, blah. But I thought that there is a bit of confusion sometimes, because I understand that if you never used a Bluetooth laser meter, it can be a bit, let's say, unclear at the beginning. So when you start using it, so let's create this room together quickly, and then we switch right away to the laser. So I create a brand new project just for us today. We tap on the plus, we say we're at the 3rd floor. Okay, we insert a room as we always do, right? I will use the manual scan, so I'm pretty quick. I will go from corner to corner. I will say this is the meeting room, and I will just move my tablet. I deselect the wall mode because I want to use the corners, and I'm quicker. I'm not selecting the column here just because we don't want to have it right now, but I could also go ahead and scan around the column. Let me see, down there, perfect. If you guys have no cable, of course, I have the cable connected to my laptop, so I'm trying to scan from here, but feel free to move around your room, right? So you can be really precise. Okay, like this, and here we complete our room, we tap on done. Okay, point at the ceiling, perfect. We see the lines, so the room has been scanned. Exit AR, yes, I'm sure. Okay, now we have our meeting room here on our magicplan app, right? We see it, perfect. We want to be 100% precise, so we want to make sure that the measurements are correct. Now, what do? I'm going to select this wall here, because the other time you guys told me, but I'm not sure to understand which wall. We're going to work on this wall first, okay? So this one with 15.5, right? I'm going to select the little blue number, and now you see right away the option laser. Now, I want to show you something. Since I only have 2 ends, I'm going to put my lasers on the table, and I'm going to select laser. They're still off, just for as an info, okay? I turn on the first laser, and I make sure that the Bluetooth is also on. I can come closer later, so I'm going to show you also there. Let me also turn on the other laser, and we will see, okay, perfect. You see that it's on. Now it has been connected to the last laser that I used. I can also, as you can see here at the top, my first laser is trying to connect. I can also remove it, and you see that it's still there. Okay, so all my devices are listed. As soon as I turn them on, the Bluetooth laser is on the laser itself, you will see them listed here. So even if you have more than one laser, it's absolutely fine. You decide which one you would like to connect. Okay, now we have the Leica connected. We can start with that. You see that you have these, let's say, red text disconnect. So we can leave it like that. We just close with the X. And we do not have to tap anything on the tablet right now. I'm gonna leave the tablet on the table. I just move against the wall here. I make sure to see the point on the other side of the room. And I'm gonna tap on the measurement, let's say, toggle, right? So now you saw that the measurement has been modified. Now it's not 15.5, it's 15.7. You can see it, right? And interesting thing, there's also a little padlock near the measurement, which means that this measurement is now locked. What does it mean exactly? If I accidentally move another wall, you will get this message saying, look, are you sure that you want to change the lock dimension, or you don't want to do it? Now I say cancel because I want to leave it as it is. Now we could connect another Bluetooth laser meter. Okay, I see from the poll that some of you already use Precision Link. Very good. And some of you are here to see how it works. Amazing. Now, let me select this wall here. So I'm going to select, I'm just also showing you here, this wall, which is 18.2. Okay, I tap on it. Same thing as we did before, laser. Now, if we want, we can use another one. So I disconnect the Leica laser and I'm going to take the little Bosch one, the PLR40C. I tap on connect. Boom, now we have the laser connected. We can tap on the X to close the window. Same thing, I'm gonna leave my tablet on the table so my hands are free. I will go down there to measure the wall behind me, okay? So I go here, I make sure, same thing, to see the little dot on the other wall, and I tap to measure. Okay, perfect. This one doesn't do any sounds, at least mine, but you can see that the measurement changed, right? So we have 17.11. We can also do undo to go back and see it again. Redo, boom, you have the measurement that is being, let's say, corrected just a little bit, okay? And same thing that we also had with the other laser. We had a little padlock near to the number, okay? We could also do one thing. If we add, for example, here the glass door, we could tap on this wall. We tap on insert object. Let me see here, doors. We can select the glass door. It's opening in the other direction. Let me rotate it like this. Okay, we'll make it a bit wider because it's a bit bigger, like that. Now, we don't know if it's really this wide, if it's maybe a little narrower, how it is. So we can also check the door measurement. So we can tap on the little blue number of our glass door, and same thing, laser. Now I'm going to disconnect this Bosch and I'm going to connect the third laser that we have here on our table. Let's do so. Give it a sec. Perfect. Since I never used this one before, it was listed here under the nearby devices. Right now, they're all listed under my devices. I close it with the X. Okay, now we have to think how to do so that we have the corner. This door is user-friendly, I would say. So I can see the dot on the other side. Let me just check. Where is the other dot? Okay, let me see that the dot is coming here. Now I should have it. Okay, let's see. I don't know if I took the end of the door. No, I think I got through and selected the wall. So let me undo this thing and redo that. So no problem. We still select our number. And maybe I can help myself with something like a piece of paper, for example. So you have something visible for your dot. I reset it to 0. Okay, I put it here. I put the little card here on the other side, and we tap on it. Now we have it. You should see that now it's correct. Perfect. So this is also a little trick if you have windows or things that are not so, let's say, popping out that much. You can use a little piece of paper or something that stops the dot of the laser, right? And you can see here we also have our little padlock and everything that has been set up. Do you guys have any questions until this point, or everyone is happy? Because otherwise we could also do the other measurements if you guys want, so we can see together how to finish our room, and we can go through also the other measurements. Okay, I see that you guys have no questions. Perfect. Then we could do one thing. You saw before that we did not scan the column that we have. Wait, I make myself a bit bigger right away. Okay, so we have a column right here. I'm going to show you right away. I didn't scan it because I wanted to have a straight wall. But of course, if we would have to do some restoration works, we have to add furniture, whatever we need to do, we need to have the column represented on the floor plan, right? So we can add it additionally. So I'm gonna share my screen again, and we're going to work on this wall here, okay? Which is this one. Okay, we already did the entire wall with the laser, so we know the entire measurement, but without the column. But let's add it. So if I tap here and I add a corner, now it will, of course, ask if I'm sure. I say confirm in this case. I'm going to add another corner here. I'm doing it like more or less, but we're going to select and check the measurements in a second. I'm going to pull it like this, I would say. Okay, now we want to check the measurements, right? So this part of the room and the other part where Fernando is recording me. So let's start here. We want to connect a laser. So I'm going to turn them off, and I'm going to select just one in a sec. So laser, I'm going to turn on the Leica. Let's see. Connect. Perfect. Okay. It's connected. Now we close it with the X. I have to move a bit down here. Can you still see me, Fernando? We will find out in a second. Okay, I'm going to put it down here. And okay, I've heard the noise, so I think that the measurement has been recorded. Perfect. Now we have it. We can also do the same thing that we did with the door. I'm gonna take my card. I zoom in a bit. I select the width of our column, and we do the same that we did before. If we want, we can do laser. Okay, we still have the Leica connected. Actually, we shouldn't do this, that every time we go in, if we're still using the same laser. So we could just select this 4.4, and let's do like this here. Put the card to finish. Okay, the column. So it should have been recorded. Perfect. Now I'm going to record the last part of the wall. I'm still using the same laser, so it's fine. Now I don't need the card because I have the wall on the other side. Tap. Okay. Let's have a look. Go back. And as you can see, all the measurements have been recorded correctly. So This means that now we have 100% accuracy in our measurements. If you say, okay, here we have a wall, we can also tap on insert room, add filler wall, we position it here, and voila. We can also make it black, right, if we want. I know that you guys prefer to have it black, and voila. So we have our, let's say, column of the wall, the two parts of wall, left and right, and everything has been recorded. So I think that we saw how easy it is to use Precision Link. It makes you save time, in my opinion, because you don't have to spend a lot of minutes and hours scanning the room and moving precisely from corner to corner with your tablet. Maybe you also don't like it, so you can scan the room quickly, as we did at the beginning. How long did it take? 1 minute, maybe? Not even 1 minute, I would say. And then you take your laser, your favorite one, the one that you like to use, and you go from wall to wall. And once your lasers, if you have more, are connected to the app, you just go, right? You turn it on, you select the blue measurement, and you're ready to complete it, let's say, to check all the measurement of your rooms. As you also saw, the laser is going to be connected after you create the room. So you select the room creation option that you prefer, right? So you do insert room, and you select one of these options. And then later, once you have your room visible on the floor plan, you can then check the measurements of each wall. Okay, I'm checking if you guys have any questions or any doubts, or you would like me to show something additional, or if we have seen all the details here. We can also go through and finish the room as we said some minutes ago. I could also measure the other room, or the other wall here, so we can check. I'm still sticking to the Leica laser, perhaps. So you see, right? I'm working on this wall, okay? So I'm going to move there on the other side. I start from the wall which has the window, because then on the other side I have the regular wall, so it's easier. Let me move here on the little couch. Okay, I see the dot on the other side. I know you cannot see it, but you have to trust me. Okay, so we have here the measurement that has been recorded, right? Great. Then we could go ahead with the next one here. So now it's 6 feet. Now we can put our laser to, let me show you, I'm going to come closer maybe. I'm going to show you here in the lens. So after we measure a wall, we simply put it on 0, right? So in the Leica laser, you have the little lines at the bottom. So it has been, let's say, resetted. On the Bosch lasers and other lasers, you have 0.000. So you also know that it has been reset. Okay? And also important that you see the Bluetooth sign on. So once you start using the laser the very first time, I can show it to you also here. Give me 1 sec. So if we turn on our little laser here, this one doesn't like sometimes to have the Bluetooth sign already on at the beginning. So you tap on it and then you see it here in the corner. So also the laser sign is being displayed, then you can start using it. So no panic if you don't see this laser or any other laser recognized directly by the app. You maybe just need to turn on the laser, the Bluetooth sign on the laser. Okay, perfect. I turn this one off again because we're not using it. So turning this one off. I'm going to go back there with the Leica one. I reshare my screen. Okay, so we were down there, right? On the wall between the with the glass wall behind it. So we can go here and same thing. We tap on the little measurement dot. Okay, let me see, let me check. Okay, looks nice. Now we can also do this little part of the wall. If you have a little wall and like this, you cannot see it appearing, simply zoom in and you see that you have the little blue number, right? So we tap on it. The laser, it's still connected. So we simply reset it as we did 1 sec ago together. In this case, I prefer to take the card because I can be more precise on this side. So I can do like this and tap on the measurement. Okay, let me double check. Looks good. We can also see this little guy here, the other part of the wall. Now I don't need the card. I can do it like this. So I can position it, can rotate myself a bit like this, and we do this. And I think we have one last measurement to do, right? Yes, we have to check this, let's say the glass wall down there with the glass door. We can check both, actually. We could check the glass near the door because we already did the door before, right? Or we do the entire wall. Let's say that we do the entire wall. So I select this 8.3, 8 feet 3. I turn off. I reset the measurement that we did 1 second ago. I position the laser against the wall and I have my red dot on the other side. Okay, let's see if everything is nice and clean and precise. Okay, I would say that it looks really nice. So the room has 293.15 square feet. We have the column, we have the door, and all the elements are locked. So whatever wall I would like to move, or if I should accidentally move something, you see that nothing happens because we have our measurements that are 100% correct and they're also locked. So nothing can go wrong right now. Okay, perfect. You guys had no questions, but I saw that we had a 50-50 of people that already use 360 link, precision link, and some of you that never used it before. So I hope that it was useful to see how to use it. And you can implement it really in your workflow and to create your scope. It can help being more precise and also being quicker. If you're not a fan of scanning and creating rooms, you could also start with just a square room. You do add square room, and then you go ahead and create all the walls. You see that you simply add corners on a flat wall, and you can create columns, curved walls, whatever you need to display. Okay, perfect. Guys, thank you so much for your time. If you have any questions, you can write them down and I will always check afterwards. So if you have any doubts, you can let me know, or you can also send us an email and let me show you the email. So it's easier for everyone here. If you're watching the replay, support@magicplan.app, and you can ask anything. Okay, guys, thank you again for your time. And as I always say at the end of our videos, depending on the time zone where you are, I wish you a beautiful morning, afternoon, or